Renters out! The Denver Squeeze! And Rentals 101.
Next on Real Estate News News. Hello and welcome to Real Estate News You Can Use. I'm Ruben.
Wait a minute, we must do it the right way. Pound it up, lock it down, break the pickle, and tickle tickle.
I can't believe that.
That's a new one, I love it. Pound it up, lock it down, break the pickle, tickle tickle.
I can't believe you did it on the internet.
On the internet. We're going to do it tonight live on Quincy Cable. Unless you run away.
Yeah, if this is the first time you are on Real Estate News You Can Use, this is a podcast
then you're missing something exciting.
Where Keith and I talk about real estate. We talk about 3 different articles about what's going on, choose a theme for those articles, give our own commentary, and provide them on our website, renewsyoucanuse.com.
Yeah, baby. renewsyoucanuse.com.
So how's everything? Everything going good?
Everything's going fantastic. We had a great teleseminar last night, and the night before that we had a great event in Quincy, Massachusetts.
A lot of things going on, Keith?
Yeah.
A lot of things going on.
My daughter's not feeling too well. I had to pick her up from school today. Oh, and dude, I gotta tell you, the other day I have this like little trailer and a little tractor. You know where I live, and kind of like farmland, you know.
In the sticks.
So yeah, and I obviously have, and you know I have a bad back, and now you guys know I have a bad back. So here I have this the tractor and the trailer. They kind of jackknifed, and so I couldn't go anywhere because I don't know how to back up really well.
Mm-hmm.
A little stupid. So I said, you know, I can pick up that tractor without thinking about how bad my back is. So I go to pick up the tractor, and the trailer, and I picked it up and I kind of moved it over. It's probably about 100 pounds, you know. So, but it was all like kind of like teeter-tottering.
Sure.
All of a sudden, pop! My arm goes, and my 4-year-old son's with me. He's like, "Daddy, what's the matter?" I'm like, "Nothing, don't look at me." So I'm in like my arm is really hurting.
Unbelievable. Okay.
I don't know what I popped.
Well, at least you got your
I got my story.
Your voice. That's all. That's all we need. That's all we need. Okay. Today's episode is about renters, and Keith, we talk about the foreclosure market and how it's hurting homeowners by record numbers.
Yes.
But people don't talk about the renters.
You know what it is? It's the trickle-down theory. Totally the trickle-down theory. I think somebody's dialing in. I don't know if you can hear that or not.
Is that one of those old 56K modems?
No, actually, it sounds like a little modem issue. You know, I think it's my phone doing that. Okay. My Apple iPhone. Okay. So I'm gonna disappear for 1 second and beat it up.
About it. Anyway, we're gonna talk
I just crushed my phone.
we're gonna talk about our first article: foreclosures hurt renters too.
It is the trickle down theory, and they are hurting, especially the 1 to 4 family rentals. 20%, Ruben, of the foreclosures of all foreclosures affect that segment of the marketplace.
Yeah, and if you like statistics, I'll give you another statistic. The number of renter households rose by nearly 1 million last year, which is more than 4 times the pace of renter growth between 2003 and 2006. So basically what's happening is that the rental properties are diminishing.
And the other thing about this rental properties, what does that really, what areas are being affected? Well, the areas that are being affected are also the poorer areas of all communities.
Because of the whole subprime issue.
Right. So all these, so 20% of the marketplace is affected by renters, and because of the foreclosures, and that particular area tends to be in the poorest minority communities. So it's
tough.
That's the area.
It's tough, but you know what? You don't really see a lot of articles about renters. It's unbelievable. I mean,
renters are people too.
A lot of times, actually, this is a good quote that they mention. Not only for the last decade, well, I'm sorry, the saying they have is, you want to fix a neighborhood, make them homeowners. But not everyone wants to be a homeowner.
That's right. That's right.
And maybe that's the whole case, because a lot of people believe the American dream is to own a home, and for a lot of people, that's not their American dream.
That's right. They're making something else.
Right. So maybe that's the reason why people have forgotten about them. Is that? What do you think?
Maybe they might not be Americans.
Maybe they might not be
there
American.
You go. Have at it.
That's solved. That just totally answers my question. And one last statistic that I did want to mention was that, obviously, rental inventory is going down due to foreclosures.
Yes.
The losses in the inventory were highest in the Northeast, where 2 rental units were being lost for every 1 being built. So.
Oh, so that's a good rate of squeezing.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, we're going to be talking about squeezing right now.
Well, that's right.
It's called the Denver squeeze.
I'm good at transitions, like transitioning from one article to the other. So that's why I mentioned.
You don't know why you keep on fading in and fading out. That's a video term, fade in, fade out. I don't know. So you got that though.
I got that.
Just in case you didn't get it. Now you do.
So the second article is from the Rocky Mountain News, actually in Denver.
Rocky Mountain.
Renters encounter the apartment squeeze, and this is just for Denver.
Yeah.
I mean, you can imagine what it might be in the United States.
The biggest thing that I noticed, Ruben, is that the biggest thing that they're talking about the squeeze happening, and it only makes sense that the squeeze happening because nobody's able to buy houses right now, so they need to go into apartments, hence the squeeze. But what's happening in Denver is that the value, when you rent right now, the rental fees are not that high, so it's not attractive for a builder to go in there and build some more rentals.
Right.
So the squeeze, basically this article is suggesting that the squeeze is not only going to continue, but it's going to get worse because unless the price of rent rates go up. And they're going to have to go up 25%, folks, in Denver. So if you're paying $1,000 now, you should be paying $1,250 in order for new people to even consider wanting to build.
Well, the median rents are only $820 a month.
Right, I know. So, but they should be $1,000. That's what this article is basically saying.
In order for builders to be enticed to build more.
Right. Right now there is no enticement, so it might have some government intervention here. Not that I'm a fan of that.
You like stats? I'll give you some more stats. There were 9,123 units added to the market in 2002. 2,262 were added in 2007, and only 217 units have been built so far.
So far, right. So that we're going to extrapolate that, it's 1,000 units this year.
400. We're almost in the middle of the year.
Yeah.
500 maybe.
Well, I think that's probably at the end of the quarter because those numbers aren't.
Okay. Even still, 800 units they're going to be building.
Right. Not
unbelievable.
I didn't extrapolate very well.
But if you are a renter and you are hurting in this market, we're glad you tuned into this show because the last article that we're going to be talking about is a service that provides rental 101. Have you ever heard of something like this, Keith?
No, I have not.
They actually provide education. I mean, I've heard of first-time home buyer training. Yeah. Have you ever heard of first-time home buyer?
No, you think you know how to rent. Okay, here's some money. Can I stay here for a year? It doesn't work. Basically, it doesn't. I guess it doesn't. I guess there's something else I should know about. Yeah. I'm sure it probably says something like, make sure you read the lease, and if the lease says this, it means this. Understanding the lease agreement. That stuff is actually somewhat important. So I'm sure there's some things in there on the Rental 101 that you probably need to know that you did not know, and I bet you and I would probably learn something.
I bet we would. No, we're
what? I thought pets were allowed, dude.
We're continual learners, I'm obviously reading these articles.
We learn and churn. Learn and churn.
Learn and churn. And speaking of churning, our articles are all available at renewsyoucanuse.com. Why don't we talk a little bit more about our teleseminar we had yesterday?
That teleseminar was fantastic. We had a teleseminar on pre-foreclosures. Ruben, you and I know that we've been doing pre-foreclosures, and your office has fantastic systems in place to do pre-foreclosures. And I think it was a pretty exciting event. We're going to do some more of them ongoing because we got a lot of reaction. A lot of people are interested in learning about your systems that you have in place and how those systems will help the actual real estate agent. No matter where you are, these systems can actually help you tremendously to get the job done and get the transaction done in a timely manner. Pre-foreclosures take longer than any other type of transaction to close because there's so much stuff you need to do. So if you can take a portion of that stuff that you need to do as a real estate agent and sub it out to someone else, you're in much better shape. You're not going to have heartburn, and you're going to be able to sleep at night, not wondering if you called the right person and wondering if you did the right thing. So subbing out one particular portion of that system is something that you guys might be able to help somebody out. That's whether you're in Florida or in California, no matter where you are. consider subbing out your short sale negotiation portion,
Right.
and you'll end up being a winner.
But we gotta go. I'm Ruben.
Bye!
Take care. Are you?